Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing? I hope you are doing well. We are about to get into it. So y'all get ready and y'all come on in and get ready. Get ready. Tag your friends. Let everybody know you're here. And we just want to make sure that we are live, and we are. So, and I want to make sure that we can all hear. So we're gonna do a little test run. We're gonna do a little test run. Make sure. Okay, and we are. So we are going to get started without further ado. Good evening again, everyone. Welcome to our sponsor Spotlight Sunday. Tonight, I'm joined by Dezarie Robinson, founder of Dez Alwayz More Publishing LLC, and she is the gold sponsor of the third annual Our Words Matter Authors Expo. Welcome in, Dezarie. And here she is. Hello, and
Hi,
welcome.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am wonderful, wonderful. Thanks for having me.
Good. You're welcome. You are so welcome. And I appreciate you taking this time out of your busy schedule for us. So, Miss Dezarie, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm an actress, author, and magazine publisher. I do have about 3 books out right now. Just a Thought is a collection of poems. Misery Speaks Loud is a novel. And Misery Speaks Loud, the 30-day inspirational journal.
Okay.
Misery Speaks Loud is a novel about me from ages 15 to 25.
Okay.
Just a Thought is the book of poems. It's explaining the young lady's emotions through her
Mhm.
journey in the book. So I'm trying to reach all authors and readers alike. You know, people who
Okay.
might not want to read the novel and they might like
Mhm.
poetry. They can still
Yes.
get the same concept. They could read the poetry book and still
Mhm.
understand what's happening in the novel.
Right. Okay. I like that. I love that.
Yes.
Okay.
And the
So,
30-day,
go ahead.
I'm
Go ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead.
And the 30-day inspirational journal is influenced by the book as well. It's given inspirational quotes, Bible scriptures, and daily affirmations and
Mhm.
journal prompts for people who might be going through the same thing as the main
Mhm.
character in the book.
Okay. So you write about your life, with your poetry and with your memoir. Okay. So
Yes.
how was that? How long did it take? Did you say you wrote that from the age of 15 to 25?
Yes.
How long did it take you to be ready, I guess, to write your story, to share your story?
I started that book in 2010 and it's
Oh,
2026 and it just got published.
oh my goodness, yes. Okay.
So it took me a while to put it together. And
Mhm.
When Misery Blows Up is going to be ready September the 15th as well. When Misery Blows Up is the continuation of Misery Speaks Loud.
Okay. I like that. I like that. So, ooh, that's a long time, right?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
yes, it is. Okay, so I guess what inspired you to like actually go ahead and just write your story and put it out there for the world to see?
Well, I had started writing my book when I was younger, like I said, but then when I
Mm-hmm.
started acting about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
that is what really inspired me to pick my pen back up and to finish up the story and to publish the
Okay.
story. So my acting career got me back into writing.
Okay. All right. I see that. I can understand that. So before we get too much into your writing, how was your as far as your writing, like your childhood, like how was your education? Like did you like writing in school, or did you like reading, or you just ended up writing your story? Is that the reason you
Well,
became a writer?
writing became the way to express myself, and I started doing it in the journal and
Mm-hmm.
not telling people what I was going through because either I was scared of how people would judge me for what I was going
Mm-hmm.
through, or maybe people wouldn't believe me or thought I was just seeking attention.
Okay.
I
Mm-hmm.
struggled a lot with self esteem issues when I was younger.
Okay.
Um, and I also wanted what a lot of other people had without knowing
Mm-hmm.
everything that came with it.
That's usually how it is, isn't it?
So yeah, so I struggled a lot with that, and my feelings was hurt a lot as a child, not because always because other people inflicted it, but
Hmm.
sometimes it's just like as an adult. Sometimes you see celebrities and things going on and you like, "Oh, I want what they have," but you don't
Right.
actually know everything that it entails to get to that
Hmm.
place.
Right. I got you. I
And
definitely
one of
understand.
my quotes that I came up with,
Hmm.
yeah,
Go
and
ahead.
one of the quotes that I came up with that says, "Don't be so in a rush to reach your destination that you don't enjoy the journey."
Hmm.
That came from my childhood too. I was so in a rush to grow up, have kids, be
Hmm.
married, stuff
Right.
that other people had, that
Hmm.
I don't think I really got to enjoy the journey of being a child.
Mm. Yes, I can. Yeah, I can imagine.
So
Definitely.
that's where that came from.
Okay, okay, I can understand. A lot of us writers, that's how we get our story. That's kind of how our stories start. From we missed out on something, or you did something. You like, okay, why didn't I do that? Then or let me figure out why I didn't do that. So you start writing about it. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So how did you come about with your titles to your books?
Because I was a miserable, miserable child. And it
Mm,
carried over into my adult life.
okay.
And also, when misery blows up, I came
Mm-hmm.
up with that title because sometimes I feel like since I did not address or fully heal from my childhood, I brought it
Mm-hmm.
into the way that I raised my children,
Mm-hmm.
being angry all the time, being mad all the time. And I had to
Mm-hmm.
do some serious soul searching because
Yeah.
the kids didn't have anything to do with the things that happened to me as a child.
Right, right. I can understand. Yeah, because that's what, and it's like you don't want to punish them, and you don't intentionally do it, but until you, like you said, you had to do that soul searching and figure out the root of, okay, why am I treating my children like this? Why am I so angry? It's important to do that work to work on yourself to better yourself. So tell us a little bit more about what you do with There's Always More with your foundation, your program and everything.
So there's always more. We have the magazines, the newsletter, the books. I'm trying to reach people every which way possible,
Mhm.
whether it's through their acting, through their fashion design. I'm
Right.
trying to give people a platform to come and show their creativity because anything can be turned into a form of art, right?
Yes, yes.
And some people, like we write, you and I probably write to express what we feel like we can't speak.
Yes.
Other people might express themselves through fashion design. Some
Yeah.
people can express themselves through music.
Mhm.
So there's always more. I have the books. I do publishing for people who want to publish their books. I'm
Okay.
also trying to get into promoting music artists and things like
Mhm.
that, talent management. That's
Right.
going to be an umbrella under There's Always More as well.
Okay.
And I want to do movies because some people express themselves through the camera. Like
Right.
some actresses, I've learned, some actresses, if you give them a role of what they live in real life, you
Mhm.
can't go around destroying property just because you mad in real life.
That's
But if
true.
you give them a role where you give them permission to go tear stuff up,
Right.
then they're releasing on the camera what they
Yeah.
already going through and they have permission to do so
Right. I like that.
in
I like
proper timing, right?
Yes, yes.
So everybody expresses themselves in different
Mhm.
ways. So
Mhm.
there's always more signifies there's always more to come.
Okay, I like that. You're a little
So
spin
that's
on
what that's
it.
supposed
Okay.
to be. Because
Okay.
Dez is my nickname. So
Right.
there's always more to come. That's why if people
Right.
pay attention to the newsletters and the magazines,
Mhm.
none of them, because people say, what is your magazine about? What's your
Right.
niche? None of
Mhm.
my magazines are ever about the same thing. And that's intentional. That's
Right.
intentional. We do
Okay.
it on purpose.
Right.
Everything There's Always More does is intentional and it's on purpose. Number
Okay.
one, I don't want to get burnt out talking about the same thing. I don't want my
Exactly.
audience to get bored of reading the same thing, but I
Exactly.
also want the opportunity for everybody to be a part of There's Always More with their story. Whether
Yes.
it's through fashion, it's through landscaping, a job, coaching,
Hmm.
motivational speaking, everything.
Right. Okay. I love that because you have to be able to have those umbrellas. Like you said, you have your LLC as an umbrella for multiple things because in order to reach all the people, in order to reach everybody or as many people as you can reach, you got to have different avenues. Because even like with church, everybody's not going to go to a church where they have to dress up in, three-piece suits and, all dresses and everything,
Exactly.
and some people might not, feel comfortable at church where you're wearing jeans and t-shirts and tennis shoes, but, so it may be hard for them to receive the message basically. So I like the idea of you having multiple ways to reach people. That's definitely important. So I guess tell us a little bit about some of the challenges or if you faced any challenges during your journey.
I've definitely faced challenges. You
Okay.
don't get anywhere in this industry without some sort of challenge.
Mhm.
I would
Yes.
guess my biggest challenge is learning patience.
Yes.
But I will tell you, the acting career
Mhm.
has taught me and molded all the patience.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
I'll tell you, it started right there because you don't always get what you want. And when you're
Mhm.
working in the indie world, I promise you, at least the indie sets I have been on, I'm not going to say all
Right.
of them,
Mhm.
it is the most unorganized,
Oh,
last
yeah.
minute stuff
Oh,
that
wow.
you could ever get into. I promise you.
Mhm. Okay.
And what I would say for my actors and actresses and up and coming actors and actresses,
Mhm.
you have to have a lot of patience, number one.
Okay.
Number two, do not apply or audition for background roles if you really don't want to be in the background.
Okay.
Too many actresses will go on these sets because somebody then told them, oh, if you go and you do your best, then maybe they'll pull you from the background and you'll get this. So all
Right.
these people, they don't want to audition for the main
Mhm.
roles, for the supporting roles, for whatever reason,
Right.
lack of confidence or whatever. Then they
Right.
go on set and they get upset because things didn't work the way someone told them to. They
Right.
have to understand, if you don't want to be in the background, do not
Don't apply
sign
for
up
it.
for background roles because
Wow.
it's not going to be, unless you're on an extremely small set, it
Mhm.
is highly unlikely that they're just going to pull you from the background and be like, hey, I want you to be in my main role. It's highly
Right.
unlikely. That
Not
does
gonna
not happen.
happen.
Not
Right.
happening. So
Right.
anybody who put that in your head, they told you a lie.
Right.
It don't happen.
That's a 1 in a million, right?
1 in a million. The
Right.
director is not, it's even on SAG sets, it's highly
Mhm.
unlikely for it to happen. Now
Okay.
you might get a little extra featured time, like they might show your face a little more, but you're
Right.
not pulling from the background going into the forefront or the main role. It's not happening.
Right.
If
Okay.
you want a speaking role, you want a supporting role, audition for that role.
Okay. Okay. So be specific, basically.
Be
Ask for what
specific
you
and
want to
be
do.
intentional on
Right.
what you want to do.
Ask for what you want. I got you. I definitely understand that. Okay. So I guess tell us. Well, I don't want to jump too quick into that. So tell us a little bit about your other book. I know you told us a little about Misery Blows Up, the memoir. So tell us a little bit about your poetry book.
So the poetry book, like I said before, the Just a Thought is
Mhm.
more like the main character's feelings through the book. It's
Okay.
like a person who's journaling day to day about their
Mhm.
feelings and stuff they feel like they can't tell people, but it
Okay.
has a poetic rhythm to it.
Okay.
So that goes back again to me trying to reach all the readers alike.
Right.
People who might not want to read a novel, they could read
Mhm.
my poetry book and get the same information.
Right.
I
Okay.
also have a coloring activity book that
Okay.
talks about and tells the story of Misery Speaks Loud and When Misery
Mhm.
Blows Up. So people who don't
Okay.
like to read at all, they're going to color through those coloring pages and they can still
Okay.
get the concept of the
Right.
story.
Okay, I've started coloring now, so I might have to get that coloring book too.
Yes, yes. It's
It
called the Dez
is.
Alwayz More Activity Book, Volume 1. And that's
Okay.
on Amazon too.
Mhm,
Most of it is coloring pages, but there are some word
mhm.
searches and things at the end of it as well.
Right. Okay. Okay. So the
So I try
page.
to reach them all.
Right. Okay. So the images in the coloring book, are they more like faith based type images, or like flowers, or what type of
So the
images?
images depict the things that actually happened to the girl in the book.
Okay.
Like I got jumped by 6 girls. That's a
Mm-hmm.
picture in the coloring book.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
When misery blows up is more about family struggles and,
Mm-hmm.
the children lashing out at me because I
Right.
have, deflected some of what I still haven't
Yeah.
healed from onto them. So that's
Mm-hmm.
pictured in the book.
Oh,
So you
okay.
could look at the activity book, the coloring pages, and it's little
Right.
words that show you what's happening. Like
Yeah.
I've had fun times when I was in high school at the skating ring. So
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
pictures of children and teenagers at a skating ring in the
Okay.
book.
Okay.
Um, After I had my triplets, I started seeking God more in church and I went to
Right.
different churches. That's
Mm-hmm.
in the coloring book.
Oh wow, that's very creative. That is
Yes,
definitely
ma'am.
creative.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
I
So
never really thought
everything
about
that
that.
I do, I try to do it intentionally. And I really,
Hmm.
really, really, truly, that's what Des Always More is about. I
Right.
want to reach everybody where they are.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
want to meet you where you are.
Okay, and that's important. Because yeah, you never know where someone else is in their journey, but they still need to see your journey to get to where they need to get to. So and yeah, and so reaching them in whatever way possible. Yeah, that's definitely. I'm gonna say it's a hand up to those out there that are suffering, that might not know how to ask for help, might not know where to look, or might not, like you said, they might not like to read or whatever, but they can get the coloring book, or they can get the
Yes.
poetry book. So it's good to have variety in your work. So um can you I guess tell us a little bit about do you have any more books that are going to be coming out soon, or
So when Misery Blows Up comes out September the 15th, and
okay.
that's going to have the same structure as Speaks Loud. When
Okay.
Misery Blows Up also will have a journal attached to it, but that will be a
Mhm.
90-day journal versus a
Okay.
30-day journal. And
Mhm.
that is going to be called Parenting Through Healing.
Okay, I love
That's
that.
what that journal is going to be called because that's going to
Mhm.
focus more on how the parent has to heal so she could properly
Mhm.
parent her children. And it'll
Yeah.
also have a poetry book attached to that. That
Okay.
one won't have a separate activity book because the first activity book I have
Mhm.
consolidates the two stories.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so they have the full picture then. Okay, okay. So
Yes,
now I do have
ma'am.
a question to ask you. So with your poetry, and I know as you said it tells the same story. So you write the memoir first and then the poetry, or do you kind of write them simultaneously as you're going along?
I write simultaneously as I go
Mm.
along, only
Mm.
because the poetry is talking about how she's feeling in the book.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm writing a journal every single day as to what
Mm-hmm.
she's going through, what she's scared to talk to other people about. Because
Right.
she's in fear of being judged. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes people are like, well, they probably won't even listen to you. If they read your book, they're
Right.
like, oh, if she went through that,
Right.
I
Like who she thinks she is, you know.
don't know. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So, but people don't.
Yes. It's a different
Right.
story
But
then.
see, the moment you start to heal and you can
Mhm.
actually talk about it,
Right.
then I understand my assignment and I
Right.
understand the movement. And the people that are
Mhm.
touched, they like, well, if she came from that and she got here, then that's good. And that motivates them
Right.
to do more. People that remain
Mhm.
judgmental, then that's not my audience.
Okay, I got you. I definitely, you're right. If they're judgmental, then the book is not for them. So yeah,
Right.
so you put it in the hands of the right people. So I got you on that. So have you had any, I guess, any negative reviews, towards your books or anything like that?
Not that people have said to me, no.
Okay. Okay.
Most of my reviews on Barnes and Noble and Amazon have been all positive.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
2 4 stars. Everything else has been 5 stars.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Okay.
So if it's anything negative out there, I don't know.
Right. I got you. So even I got y'all just said that and you don't care no way, right?
And I don't care. I don't care.
Right.
If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, it's
Right. It's
not
not.
for you.
Right. Keep it moving, right? I got you. So, but
Yes.
that also brings me to ask you, because I know when you're writing about your life, in your past and everything like that, what you went through, how did your family, or how did they deal with you writing your story, your truth? It's okay.
Without me naming a specific person,
Mm-hmm.
I wrote the book to talk about me and how certain things affected me as a child.
Right.
And one particular person who kept reading my book just tried to keep making it about her.
Uh-huh.
She said,
Mm-hmm.
"You painted me as a villain. You act like I was a villain." And I'm
Right.
like, "You missed the whole concept of the book." Because
Right.
that book was about my healing and my
Exactly.
traumatization and how I
Mm-hmm.
perceive my life. And one thing people have to understand, you can't tell someone that they're wrong for how they feel.
Exactly. Exactly. I
You
do
all can talk
100%.
about it, you can address it, you can
Mm-hmm.
do anything you want to do, but you cannot tell someone else they are wrong for how they feel.
Right, exactly. Everyone has a right to their own feelings, no matter whether they right, wrong, whoever. They have a right to their feelings. So yes, I definitely agree with you on that. Definitely agree with you on that. So I guess tell us a little bit about why you decided to join to or sponsor the Our Words Matter Author Expo. Gold sponsor at that.
Well, because it stands for what believe
I
in.
appreciate that.
The caption of Our Words Matter.
Mm-hmm.
People have to understand that words do have power.
Yes.
It's just like your biopic mental health, Harobeds thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
right? People always say sticks and stones break my bones, words can't hurt. But people don't understand words really do
Yes, they
matter.
do.
And sometimes words hurt more than you physically abusing somebody.
Yes.
That's just like a man who abuses his wife.
Mhm.
The bruises and things might go away,
Right.
but that mental and emotional damage,
Right.
it won't go away.
Exactly.
It doesn't.
Mm-mm.
And then people keep picking at those scabs, they keep turning over those scabs and
Mhm.
things like that. That hurts way worse than physical abuse.
Exactly.
And people do not understand it.
No, they don't.
And that's why I chose and that's why I chose to sponsor Our Words Matter because it aligns with the purpose of There's Always More, trying to get people to
Yes.
speak up and speak out
Mhm.
about what they're going through.
Exactly.
They don't have to hide it, they don't have to suffer in silence. And if the only way you could get your words out is writing a book or writing a
Right.
poem or singing a song or
Mhm.
making a
Right.
video, get your words out the best way you can.
Exactly. Exactly. I love that. I love that.
Whatever platform you have, use it.
Yes, exactly. I love that. I love that because yeah, our words have power, and that's where the name came from. Our words do matter. So and I appreciate all that you have done for to help to elevate it and just put it to the forefront, and we give God all His glory for that. So, what can people expect from you at the expo this year?
Oh, girl, don't do that.
I'm gonna
Oh,
put you on the spot there.
oh, girl, okay. So when I come to the expo, I would like to network.
Yeah,
Of course, I want to sell autographed copies of the book,
yeah,
but I want to be poured into.
yeah,
And also, I want to pour into somebody else.
yes,
I want someone to walk away learning something from me that they
hmm,
did not know when they went into the expo.
yes, yes. I love that. I love that.
That's what I know. Even if I just give you a hug and you haven't had a hug all year.
Right.
Um, if I said an inspirational word to you, a prophetic word to you,
Right.
that's my goal. That's the
Exactly.
goal. My goal is to inspire and empower.
Right. Okay. I love that. I love that. And I do want to open the floor. We do have a few guests on here. If you all have any questions for Miss Des, feel free to put those in the chat and we will ask those questions if you have any questions before we get out of here tonight. Um, do you have any advice? Don't be getting nervous. I see that that smile. I see that. We got it. And Miss Kawan is in the audience too. Miss Kawan's in the audience. My good friend Aretha Williams Copeland is in the audience. Well, there might be a few more that we can't see, but they're in the audience. So we got it, y'all.
Thank you all for watching.
Yes. So she said, "Hey, how are you doing? Glad to have you on here." So what advice would you give aspiring authors?
The advice I would give to aspiring authors are
Mhm.
this: make sure you own your work completely.
Mm,
Do not just put a copyright sign on your work and call it a day.
mhm.
Have it registered through the Library of
Yeah.
Congress. Submit your work for proper copyright.
Yes, definitely.
Also, own, own, own your own ISBN numbers.
Yes.
Do not go around trying to get the free ones from Lulu.com, Barnes and Noble
Nope.
Press, Amazon. Own your ISBN numbers.
Exactly.
Do not buy them from third parties.
Right.
Go to
Mhm.
www.myidentifiers.com
Yeah,
and own your ISBN numbers.
that's right.
And when you are purchasing these ISBN numbers,
Mhm.
understand that you need an ISBN number for each edition of your book that you want to publish.
Yes.
You need an ISBN number for your ebook. You need a separate one for your paperback. You
Mhm.
need a separate one for the
Yeah.
hardback. And if you're going into the audio book, you need a separate one for your audio
Okay.
book. So you need to understand what you need when you're purchasing because they sell them in bulks and in packages.
Mhm.
It's $125 for one, which I wouldn't
No,
recommend you buying
right.
one. And they also sell them in bulks of 10 and 100.
Mhm.
I bought mine in a bulk of 100 for $600.
Okay.
So I'm telling you, make sure you own your work.
Yes.
Also, trademark your brand.
Yes.
Trademark your brand. Please trademark your brand.
Yes.
And every umbrella and entity under your brand gets an LLC.
Yeah.
So for me, there's always more is the
Okay.
trademark. We have There's Always More LLC Publishing.
Mhm.
We have There's Always More Productions LLC. And we have There's Always More Publications LLC.
Okay.
Because I have the publications under the magazines and
Okay.
newsletters.
Okay.
And the publishing is for the books,
Mhm.
and productions is for when I start my movie
All
producing.
right, girl. I need to get me my memory going so I can get some acting skills going. It's all about a bunch of nerves. And I was gonna ask you too, like, how do you do that? I know that's a crazy question. Because as a writer myself, I kind of say that I hide behind my books, even though I know I get up here and talk to other people about their stuff. But I hide behind my word, my book, the pages. But how do you switch that and get on stage? And yeah, explain that a little bit to
Girl, I don't know.
us.
You and Miss Kiwan keep trying to put me out here in front of people. I don't know. I just want to write the books and hope somebody get healed or learn the message. I don't know. I
You
don't
don't
know.
know.
But I gotta be obedient because obedient is better than
That's
sacrifice. You
right.
understand?
Amen.
Wherever God tell me to go, that's where I'm
Amen.
going. And whatever He tell me to say in that moment, that's what I'm saying in that
Amen.
moment.
I like
I speak when I need to speak, and I shut up when I need to
it.
shut up.
Right. I got you. I definitely understand that because Lord, I'm like, because people who knew me, Deborah wasn't getting up on nobody's stage or be on nobody's camera
Man,
talking all these people on. Mm-mm. I was behind the scenes, okay? Behind the scenes. All right. So yeah, we ain't gonna put you on the spot no more.
Me neither. I'm behind the scenes too. I can't. No.
Right.
No.
All right. So shh. Yeah, we keep it real on here. We have grandbabies that kind of come in the room every now and then. So I ain't gonna edit that out because we all live in real life, right? Okay. So yeah, girl.
Oh, we definitely live in real
Right.
life, girl. I know.
Exactly.
I got kids
Right,
too,
exactly.
and a husband,
Exactly. So how do you balance all
and
of
they
that?
sitting here looking me dead in my face while we doing this podcast,
So
girl.
how do you balance all that, Miss Ma'am?
How do I balance, girl? I just try to keep my
Right.
sanity. I do one thing at a time. That's it. One thing at a time.
That's
That's all I can do.
right.
Because I
Yeah.
just came from South Carolina last weekend, this past weekend,
Yeah.
and me, my husband, and my 19-year-old son on the road to go to Vegas this week for the Black Music Awards of
Oh
Vegas,
my goodness.
baby.
I said, Lord, how is she doing all that? Nothing but the Lord, right? Oh my goodness.
You ain't lying, because I'm telling you, when I come back from Vegas, I'm throwing my phone in the
No,
trash.
you're not. Like me and your husband said, you're not doing that. We already know. We already know she's not doing that. Oh my goodness, we already know. But yeah, I'll put a comment up here that Ms. Kawan said, if I can show it. There we go. She says we do it scared. And that is not a lie. That is not a lie. We do it scared all the time, right?
Man,
Yes, yes, we do. We do it scared all the time. But and that's what makes it fun and exciting too, you know. Yes, it
yes.
is. It is. So I guess as we close things out, I do have a question for you to other than the expo, she will be here Saturday, November the 14th in her busy schedule here in Aiken, South Carolina at 1310 East Pine Log Road here at the Senior Life Services Center is the venue that we're going to be having it. Where else can viewers connect with you and purchase your books if they want to get them ahead of time or just anything, or if they can't get here, you know?
www.talk, the number two,
Mhm.
Dez.org.
All right, and we're going to put that on the screen here. www.talk2dez.org. And there we go. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
There
ma'am.
we go. All right, you see it right here, you guys. And before we close out, does anyone have any questions or any more comments before we wrap this up? And you guys, November is right around the corner. Right around the corner. So y'all
Yes.
do not want to miss it. Y'all do not want to miss it. We got an amazing day planned, authors, speakers, food
Yes.
vendors. We're gonna have some good food out there because you know we gotta eat. We gotta feed the people, right?
You know we gotta eat.
Right.
Somebody better have some good pork chops down there again
Oh,
when I
y'all
come.
hear her? Whoever pork chop vendors, y'all better sign up. Anybody got some pork chops, y'all better sign up. Sign up. And hey, Miss Bobby Goodman, she's just joining the live. We're about to wrap it up, Bobby, but definitely please catch the replay. And I hope you can join us. She's an out of town author as well, but we would love to have you and any more authors that would like to come. We still have a little more room for you. We would love to have you because it's all about just networking and collaborating, getting to know one another, learning from each other, growing from each other. You know, yeah, we want the sales too, but it's bigger than that. It's bigger than the sales. You know, it's a way
Yes.
to reach new people, reach a new audience. You might meet a new author that you find their book interesting. You know, or you know may meet a new reader that you just like, oh my god, where have you been, you know? And so yeah, just come out, have a good time. But yeah, we're just
Yes.
gonna have an amazing time. So we are really looking forward to everything. So you all, again, like I said, feel free to come on out. It's a free event and there's no charge to attend. I'm gonna have speakers, of course. She's gonna be speaking. She might do 3 minutes or 5 minutes. We'll see. Little inside joke there.
For 1 minute.
1 minute she says, but as y'all can see on here, she can talk. So No excuses, right? No excuses. No excuses. All right. So but yeah, this has been an amazing night. I have enjoyed this conversation with you. And learning more about you as well. I look forward to meeting you in person, giving you a big old hug, and just getting to really know you. And I just want to thank you so much again for joining the Our Words Matter family. Because I call it a family. It's not just, oh, I'm just an author going to the no, it's an Our Words Matter family. Whether you join 1 year, the next year, stay for all the years, or or never come back, but you came anyway. And I definitely appreciate that. And I don't take it lightly that you're coming all this way. So, a couple of states down from us. Well, you're coming down a few states, but I definitely do appreciate that. And I give God all the glory for that. And do you have any more final words for us, Miss Dezarie?
I'm happy to be amongst all of you great people, and I'm honored that you had me join the family of Our Words Matter. And I can't
Thank
wait to see
you.
you November the 14th.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. And you guys, I want to thank you all for watching with us tonight and being a part of the conversation. And for those of you that catch it in the replay, feel free to leave your comments, questions. We will definitely reach out to you. And of course, again, we will see you all on Saturday, November the 14th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. here in Aiken, South Carolina at the Senior Life Services Center at 1310 East Pine Log Road in Aiken, South Carolina. Any questions, feel free to reach out to me and I'll definitely take care of you. And you all, thanks for watching again and have a great night. And we'll see you all soon.
Have a great night.
Great
Bye.
night. Bye.